Hi again. Good riddance to this decade of social peace, the result of which is another decade of Tory rule on the books, or absolute domination. All this as a super and infrastructure disintegrates and collapses. December's electoral disaster for Labour and Corbyn in reality represents the death of social democratic illusion. Let Labour perish and destroy itself. It will be prolonged, the leadership contest to put a fresh corpse into the car wreck being the first chapter, followed by further electoral humiliation and membership hemorrhage. I will continue to kick this phony opposition as it lays prostrate, hoping they never arise again like zombies to plague us. As for the reigning establishment, from the monarchy, lords, present government through to the entire system, it can only be brought down now by revolutionary upheaval. The 2020s must become our decade of revolution. There is no alternative. I'd like to thank those few who have retweeted, Facebooked and mentioned me in my vidcasts, in particular South Essex Radical Media, Wessex Solidarity and of course class warrior Lisa Mackenzie. As for the rest of the so-called anarchist movement, the majority are wallowing in middle-class esoterica, so people like me can expect to be further ignored. But for how much longer? We won't go away. We're not disheartened by Labour's electoral annihilation. We predicted it, although we do realise the bitter irony of millions of working class voters supporting, after a decade of austerity, a semi-feudal Etonian government headed by Boris Johnson is beyond parody. So again, let's make the 2020s the decade of revolution. Now it's the only solution. Bye.